should be at the top of this head coaching list, and what's the wish list look like so far?
You know, it's funny that you asked that because I care more about who interviews first. And number one is John Harbaugh. And the reason why is he recently said that he's going to limit the teams that he interviews with. That already tells me, does he respect this organization enough or its ability to win to even interview? It's a huge mark against both Kyler Murray and Michael Bidwill if John Harbaugh doesn't even interview. My number two, I love Brian Flores. I think he's deserving of a head coaching position. It didn't end well in Miami, and the owner eventually was thought of as a guy that was losing on purpose. There were accusations about that, although the arbitrator disagreed. Brian Flores deserves a spot, and I think he's a good head coach. And I think my number three choice, I would shock the world. I would ask Kurt Warner if he's interested in this job. I think the man is brilliant. I think he's an excellent coach. I think he knows offense like somebody I've never talked to in my life. And the question is, can he teach it? And my answer to that question is yes. I'm not saying he'd be interested, but I think you should interview him.
In other words, Lena, we're going to call Kurt Warner tomorrow.
Yes. Well,
yes, please. Yes, please.
He'll be nearby if he needs to be called upon. But you mentioned Michael Bidwill, Monty Austinford as well, answering a lot of tough questions after JG was fired. Was there anything that was said this week, though, that gives you a sense of confidence in Austinford remaining as the GM and being able to turn this around? Because it seems like this is a prove-it year now for Monty.
It does, and the answer to your question is no. Now, it's one of the questions where I don't understand it. I'm not for the firing of Jonathan Gannon, but if you're going to do it, I really don't understand why you keep Austinford too. If you're not going to judge JG with the new quarterback and you have a general manager that's had some pretty good strikeouts in the draft, not totally, this last draft looks pretty good, but his first round picks have been very below par. Why trust him with another situation? And I would go back to my Kurt Warner suggestion. If you're going to make a choice in the 2025 draft that has to do with the future of this organization at quarterback, why not have a Hall of Fame quarterback who cares about this city and this organization, have him be involved, whether it's his team president or his head coach, or hire a defensive coach and ask Kurt if he would be the offensive coordinator? Yes, I think that highly of Kurt Warner. Monty Austinford, again, I wouldn't be in favor of firing him, but I don't like the idea of firing one and not the other. That seems like an even worse decision. So I'm not all that excited right now about this coaching search unless I hear John Harbaugh is interviewing.
If you listen to Michael Bidwill and Monty Austinford, they clearly blamed JG for some of the developmental problems that this team have. But a lot of blame goes to Monty and the way he stacked this roster together.